breaking free from porn, day 30. So it's been a couple of days since I've done an update, and the reason for that being that I slipped up over the weekend. I think it would have been day 27-ish, and I could get into the reasons for what caused that, but the gist of it is I put myself in a situation that was triggering, but more importantly, I realized that my emotional trauma is not healed to the extent that it needs to be. And basically what that means, I've taken a quote from Gabor Mate, if anyone has read him. It's basically that addiction was never the problem. Addiction was the attempt to solve the problem. And in most addicts' case, according to Mate, which I agree with, the addict's problem is avoiding pain. And so without getting into too much specifics, I endured some emotional pain on Saturday night. And it wasn't, I shouldn't have been that upset about what I was upset about, but there was also alcohol involved, going out late. So it's just putting myself in a bad situation, even though my top priority should have been quitting. It is quitting porn. And I got a little bit cocky. Now, with all that being said, I've realized from this slip up, a learning experience, is that I need to be able to heal the underlying emotional issues. I need to look at that, go to those uncomfortable places, and really just dig into it and be able to heal. And so that's been, it's been a blessing in disguise, right? So these last couple of days, I took some time to collect myself, be kind to myself, treat myself well and with grace. And I'm feeling good. Not quite where I was before, but a lot better than I would have expected after a slip up. And the reason being is there's so much emphasis out there put on streaks, but it's not about a streak. It's about living a life where porn doesn't have the hold on you that it used to. And there are going to be times when you're going to be exposed to it. Maybe you give in like I did on Saturday, but the cumulative effect of all the days clean and doing the inner work to heal the emotional pain and whatever led you to an addiction is so much more powerful than just slipping up once, or even a few times, right? And it's been a big lesson for me, and I feel really good that I did slip up. And like I've said in some prior videos, it's been about 6 months that I've really gotten serious about this. And there's been other streaks, but the main point is that I'm really breaking free from the root. And listen, even if I do end up being someone who slips up once a month, if that's the best I can get, that is still a hell of a lot better than what I was when I started this. And my life is much better as a result. And like I said, it's a holistic process. And porn is just a symptom of something a lot deeper. And I think that's what a lot of people don't recognize. And I hope anyone watching this understands that a slip up is really nothing in the grand scheme of things. And I see so many people just like beating themselves up on these Reddit forums, on other places where it's like, and I know it's mostly some younger guys who are probably a little bit more emotional, but you need to treat yourself with grace and compassion, and understand that it is the emotional level, your self-esteem, that needs to improve before you can break free of porn. So for me, it's been a month of this current journey, and I'm feeling a lot better than I did when I started. And I'm looking forward to getting back on track. I already feel after a few days, I'm getting close to back to where I was. I know it won't be long until I'm there again and surpassing that and continue to grow and just become a much better version of myself. So listen, anyone out there who is thinking about slipping up, I still think it's never worth it, right? It's not, but it happens. And like I said in some of my prior videos, I'm even reinforced now that this lie that I'm addicted, that I can't get over it, is false. Because I look back to when I slipped up this weekend, and I easily could have overcome that temporary urge, and all it's going to take is more work on the emotional side. Okay? So again, if anyone's watching this and you've slipped up recently, what have you, it is not the end of the world. And I can tell you, a couple days later, you're back and better to go, and you're roaring and ready. So that's my update for today. Officially 30 days in, and I don't know if I'm going to continue to do these on a daily basis. I think maybe like a weekly update, because it is good to talk about it and just get what's on my mind off my chest, if that makes sense. So until next time, everyone stay strong, and I will talk to you guys later.